make you guys a video while the wind's not blowing so bad. So, as the wind kicks up, I'm out here. I had one nozzle that was plugged up. I had to unplug, but we pulled all the calves off this week. This was 70 acres, and then I got 15 acres over there. So we pulled all those little 470 weight calves that I got a while back off. This is what they were grazing on, and I'm just watering this for hay production now. This is the Eastern Colorado 348 or Slick Trick, and I mean I grazed it all the way down to the dirt, and so I got some kill on it, but I mean really this stuff is pretty resilient, because I grazed it to the dirt. There was absolutely nothing but dirt left, and I don't remember how many we put on. I'll have to go back through and see, but we put like 200 on this 85 acres and fed them silage. We put them out first in November, fed them silage and grazed it. Sold them in end of February. And then I put out another 100 and, man, I want to say there's 180 out here from March till like a week ago. So, 40, let's just say they were out here for 40 days. And it went from like nothing to where it's at now. And the taller stuff, I mean, that's probably, I don't know, let's put my boot up here. It's not quite to the top of my boot, but I mean, it's real close, so 10, 12 inches, I would imagine. And I watered it that one time before they came and fertilized it, and we put down 50 units of nitrogen and 10 units of phosphorus. Then we got 2 inches of rain and 8 inches of really, really wet snow. I imagine this only caught about 6 inches on it, because it was pretty short at the time. But this is a general and pretty general representation of this circle and that circle. The new circle is shorter, but it's had continuous cattle on it, and here's a piece that didn't get grazed off that's already up here. But yeah, so I have a guy who might be interested in buying some of this from me. I gotta get in touch with him for hay. So we pulled all the cattle off and started and we're gonna have to do it anyway for hay. I've got to put X amount of this up per year for ranch hay, and then hay to sell to pay for it. So, but if I got a source to go with it, that's even better. But I'm hoping this stuff does really good, even considering the amount that I've grazed it. So that's just something that we're gonna have to see. But I kind of wanted to do some videos on it to show you. Here's some that hasn't been grazed too, And the other thing about this is I had cattle out here during the snow and all winter, and so you get a lot of where they stepped and they pushed mud up on everything, and like right there, look at that. So I'm hoping that when I run the pivot, maybe that'll kind of smooth out, and there's gonna be a lot of damage to it, but that's just part of it. I'm growing it to graze it, so yeah. But anyways, I think it's looking good. And I suspect we'll be cutting this. There's a bolt there. Throw it with my other bolts in there. We'll be cutting this first part of June. First part to mid part of June. And we'll at least have one crop to run the big score baler on, if anything. But since I suspect I'll be doing a lot of wheatlage, and we won't be doing much triticale, then that'll be coming off sooner, and then this will be behind it, to where once I'm kind of done with that, and then come home and do this. Of course, I may just have to come cut it on a Sunday night, and then go back to work elsewhere if we have a good year. I'm hoping we do. Yeah, so, and you know, there's some dead spots in here, and we'll just have to see. There's some yellow to it, and I guess that's from the phosphorus deficiency. And because this stuff's got a lot of nitrogen on it. And it's not burnt. You know, it's just yellow, like it's missing something. Because we put like 60 units down in the fall, and we just did another 50. So, and the great thing about it is that we got the rain that evening that they finished putting the fertilizer down, and it started raining, so we couldn't have had a better deal. But this is April 14th, I guess. So this will give you kind of an idea what this stuff's looking like on the 14th. And yeah, I'm gonna go feed some calves now. We pulled calves off the other circle. Took half of them back because I believe I'm gonna graze out at least half of that circle. I may cut them down to a quarter of it, but who knows at this point. We'll just kind of see how it grows. But I am gonna cut half of that circle for hay, just so I've got the acres. I need to put up about 350 tons of hay to pay my bills on all of this, and that should work out pretty good for me. But this is definitely something we're going to be doing the next for several years to come, actually. As long as we have silage and cattle, we're going to be planting wheat, because there's no point in this ground sitting here not being used in the wintertime, and it's getting too hot in the summers, and to irrigate here, it's just I can't keep up with the demand of the crop. And even if I'm just doing a few acres, I can irrigate everything I have with the water that I have on wheat and triticale, but I can't do a third of it in the summertime if we have 104 and 106 degrees for a month or a month and a half like we did last year. And it is becoming more and more common, and we're getting a lot of hailstorms, like big hailstorms, from somewhere in June through August. So if we plant hay grazer, I did last time I planted hay grazer, it was about as tall as me, and I had a hailstorm come across and it was a foot tall. And so I can't put all that money out there and then it just go away. So there's the alfalfa. You guys saw that in the video. I did not get hardly any of it done. I had a truck show up with some stuff on it to take care of, but yeah. So anyways, got my disc setting up right finally. But so that's where the crop is as of now. I'll probably do a video on the new circle because that ground really needs to be ribbed, and it hasn't been ribbed, so it is actually further behind, and it's had a lot of cattle on it. And so just kind of show you the comparison of it, because I got to put electric fence up across it to cut half of it out. But okay, I'm back to check my well, and you guys have a good day.